choosing a TEFL course or a teaching certification. Now, this is for those of you who have not yet done a TEFL course or a TESOL course and who would still like to do one. It is super helpful to get this course certification because a huge amount of online ESL companies will have this as a minimum requirement. Getting the certification will open many doors for you, and on top of that, it will give you the skills to teach English as a foreign language or as a second language to non-native English speakers or to foreigners. A TEFL, TESOL or CELTA course, however, will not prepare you for how to teach ESL online. This is an entire new way of teaching in itself, and you have to learn and apply these techniques and get used to it. But this is what my course is. It's going to show you how to use those techniques in the classroom to teach in a virtual space. If you have a bachelor's degree or above in education, this is often considered as a teaching certification in itself, and so you may not need a TEFL certificate. The same goes for people with the PGCE and so forth. So let's have a look at the courses you can do. If you are a native English speaker with a degree, doing a 120-hour TEFL or TESOL course is suitable because we are particularly talking about online teaching. And doing an online course is adequate as they will be accepted for online teaching companies. However, if you wanted to go teach in classrooms at any point, for example in Thailand or Vietnam or China, I would suggest an in-classroom TEFL course because that will give you hands-on classroom experience that you can apply in a real classroom scenario. So a 120-hour online TEFL TESOL course from a reputable company that is internationally accredited is important. It is good to check out the course and see that it has good reviews, and make sure that the company and the course provides you with support and a PDF certificate at the end that you can show as evidence when applying to online companies in the future. If you are a non-native English speaker, I always recommend doing a CELTA course, which is more intensive and is the highest teaching certification in ESL that you can get. It is significantly costlier and hands-on and will equip you really well to teach ESL in a practical way. It will not teach you how to teach online. So a CELTA will range from $1,000 and above, and it will be an intensive program for about 4 to 5 weeks. If you have heard that you must obtain a CELTA to find online ESL work, that is not true. Majority of the companies out there are hiring people with any teaching certification. So a TEFL and a TESOL course is completely adequate to getting hired out there. You don't need to go and do a CELTA in order to teach ESL online. Of course, if you want to learn and advance significantly, then do a CELTA course. But this is not necessary to actually finding a job online. There is no need to break your budget and spend hundreds of dollars on a teaching certification, as I mentioned earlier, because online ESL companies will hire you as long as you have any teaching certification. They will not ask you where it's from, how long, how many hours you did, how much it costed. They don't care about that as long as you have the certification. So bear in mind that the amount you spend on the course will determine how good the course is. So if you are willing to find the cheapest course out there, the likelihood of that course actually teaching you something is lower, of course. You get what you pay for, right? So TEFL TESOL courses can range from $100 to $1,000, and obviously it is up to you to decide which one you want. You don't have to spend so much time thinking about it. Just book an online course and get it done. If you are invested in becoming an online ESL teacher, then invest some time and energy into getting there. So remember that these courses, including the one that you're doing right now, will set you up for getting a great job out there. And you'll earn the money back in less than a month, maybe even a week of teaching English online. So don't worry so much about the money. You're going to make the money back. On that note, let me give you some companies and options of courses to take that I know are great. There's Premier TEFL, International TEFL Academy, I2I TEFL, and Learn TEFL. These are all good companies to do courses through.